Hey, hell broke loose here. Another round against the gay hate pages. It's brought to my attention that there's another one besides Heterosexual Awareness Month, Heterosexuals Inspiring Pride. And all these are gay hate pages. They're nothing about being proud of being heterosexual. They're all about gay hate. So this video is about telling you why this is important and on how many levels this is important. One, heterosexuals are the largest majority of anything on the planet. You haters are bullies. I'm an atheist. I know what it's like to be marginalized. I grew up in a church of shame and guilt and sin and the crippling effect that has on your mind. So this, on the personal level, you're shaming people for their happiness, for their natural tendencies. Science has proven that there's a gay gene. You are shaming people. You're calling them bad, evil, wicked, sinners, sons of Satan. All that shit. And making them feel bad. Marginalize them. I'm in the category of marginalized people. I have faced you fucking bullies my whole life, and I win every time, and I'm going to win this one. I don't know what it's like to lose. Alcohol and drugs are the only fights in my life I've ever lost. I'm going to fight you till you're gone. You're not going to shame people and me sit and be quiet about it. You lie. Your pages are lies. You claim that gays are against heterosexual rights. You're liars. That's all you are, just fucking liars. And you're hypocrites. You pick one verse out of the Bible and follow it. A hypocrite you can't ever turn your back on, or a coward or a liar. Bigots are cowards. Racists are cowards. You're sitting there with the lowest degree of personality and character and calling it upon yourself to judge people and make people feel bad. All right, that's the personal level. I just took a walk. I did this video about an hour ago, but the wind got to blowing. I did it outside. I love doing things outside. I live in a town with a mill in it, and I know this mill. I'm familiar with this mill. I can remember the first smell of it when I was 2 or 3 years old. I know everything about this mill. I've worked in this mill, and I have fought this mill. And I did an article showing how they pollute the river beyond what the EPA allows. Took it down to the local newspaper. They ran me out of the office, said, you ever come back here again with an article exposing that mill, we'll get a restraining order against you. You're not talking about our bread and butter. This mill is at the top of a 300-mile river that runs through my state. It could be the most beautiful river, one of the most beautiful rivers on the East Coast. This mill changed the economic structure of this whole state so that a few could get rich. It supplies jobs for about 1,200 people. It doesn't contribute to the community. This mill makes money in fuck you quantities, billions and billions and billions. It's around the world. They don't care. There could be beaches on this river. It could be a tourist attraction. There could be fish. The fish are inedible. You sucking, you doing what you're doing, you're down there licking on the scrotum of corporate greed to keep the focus on stuff that should be in our rearview mirror. Human rights should not be a discussion anymore. We're raping the planet, and you, in your obsessive perversion, can't get your mind out of another person's bedroom. I've never met people that live their daily life about what's going on in another person's bedroom. You're perverted. Gay people don't worry about what's going on in other people's bedroom. They just want to marry the person that they love. Their happiness. This is the only life we have. You are busy trying to strip happiness from individuals rather than mind your own goddamn business and doing something useful. We got $500-600 trillion locked away at the top. The world, 1 billion people are hungry. 25,000 kids died yesterday of starvation because of this greed that got propped up there by idiotic beliefs such as yours. Belief ushered greed into power. 1 in 4 American children go to bed hungry. These are all issues that we can't get past because of cunts like Jan Brewer and the idiots out in Arizona wanting to pass discriminatory laws that it's just a waste of time and money because the court's going to strike them down. All of you are down there, the scrotum of the corporate power. Anything to keep the distraction off of the greed that is murdering our planet and our people. You're reprehensible and you're perverts. You can't keep your mind out of two gay men's pants. You wake up with your mind in the pants of gay men. It's your only thought in life. And you follow them in their pants, in their bed. It's all you can obsess on is what are those men doing with their genitals. If that's not the epitome of perversion, I don't know what is. That makes porn look like Disney. All you can do is obsess about what two people that you don't like are doing in bed. Define infantile mentality for me, please. Because you can't get any more infant than that. Infant. Your lies is that the gays want to take some sort of heterosexual rights from us. I'm heterosexual. I'm not under threat. No heterosexual's ever been under threat. Nobody's ever lost a job for being heterosexual, been discriminated against. They have gay pride parades because they finally, in this age, they get to come out of the closet, not be shamed, not have to live double lives. They're happy about it. They get excessive in their expressions sometimes, but that is the cost of keeping people locked up for so goddamn long. When they finally get out, it's going to be a little bit flamboyant. Fuck y'all for being offended by that. You've never found, you can't find me a placard, a sign, a slogan that says down with heterosexuals. You can't find it, but they're all I can find. I can paste Westboro Baptist to you sons of bitches all day long. Anti-gay, anti-gay, anti-gay. Nobody says anti-heterosexual, anti-heterosexual. Nobody says that. All the gay community wants is the same rights that I have. To get married, have the tax benefits from that, the health care benefits from being married, have the right to say over your spouse as they're dying. Normal human stuff. I'm angry at you. I can't help it. I can't help it. You're pathetic. You're taking the focus off of the issues. We've lost 90% of our species that evolved on this planet due to our destruction. Humans don't get along on this planet, and you're proof that why humans don't get along. You're infantile perverts. And you're out to make people's life miserable. Nobody wants to make your life miserable. Go be happy. Go be hetero. Go to the Bible. Go worship a non-existent God. We don't care. You've made it a business to ruin the life and happiness of an entire demographic of people that have done nothing to you and will do nothing to you. Gay is not contagious. Not at all. Sex is one of the strongest drives in the human body. Nobody is going to have sex in a way that they don't want just to sin, and there's no sin. Genesis is dead, buried, dead, evolution destroyed. Genesis, it's not even a remote chance in this universe that Genesis happened. So therefore, every word that come after in the beginning is a lie. It's a fairy tale. It don't apply to me. It don't apply to gay people. It don't apply to black people. It doesn't apply to anybody. There's no law that can ever be built around that goddamn thing called a Bible. You people, and the people against women's rights, you're taking the focus. You're licking, I'm telling you, I'll say it again, you're licking the scrotum of the corporate powers to rape and murder this planet to keep us at war. You don't care about the war machine. We don't even need war. We don't even have that many differences with countries anymore. These wars are fabricated by the military-industrial complex for money. You don't care about that. What are those two men doing in bed? What are those two women doing in bed? You're perverts. You're perverts. You're up there with a pedophile. You want your mind in a place of sexual nature that it shouldn't be in, just like a pedophile. You are as sick as a pedophile, worrying about the life of two people who are minding their damned business. And this is why it matters. And you're going to get to know me if you don't shut the hell up and pull back. Because it's coming. All you're doing is wasting time, money, and lives and feelings. Every week, every 2 weeks, there's a new state legalizing gay marriage. What's it feel like to always be wrong? To belong to the demographic that through America that has been wrong every goddamn time. They wanted to keep slavery. They didn't want women to vote. They didn't want blacks to vote. They didn't want blacks to marry outside the race. You people have a 100% proven wrong track record. You have never been right. And it's my job to slow down, diminish the harm that you do before evolution takes care of you, because you're not in the future. Bigotry doesn't exist in 1,000 years. Racism, religion doesn't even exist in 1,000 years. In 1,000 years, the population will probably be 90% atheist and will have long lifespans. You people are a blight and a major pain in the goddamn ass. And I'm going to stand up for every minority that you bully, cowardly, non-character-ridden sons of bitches target. Peace out.